Hey cupcakes, how y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for stopping by. Today is January. No. So you guys could be Capricorns out there. Aquarius cups. Aquarius cups. Cusp. Okay. Mercury. Hello. Yeah, so I don't know why I said January. Some of y'all could be Capricorns, on the cusp of Capricorn and Aquarius. Something could have happened in January. Y'all know January for me is really October, so call it Halloween. Some spookiness could have been going on, skull activity. I'm hearing Day of the Dead. I'm seeing Final Destination on the clock. Something about June 24th. Something could have happened in 2024 or August 24th. The time now is 11:08. It was 11:07 when I originally turned it on, but I was having a little, saying improper speech problem. Okay. So some of y'all could be Aquariuses out there. Something about social settings, the same old groups. Okay. This could be somebody who is could be a water sign. Water energy could be in here. Pisces, heavy, Scorpio, Cancer. Something about your sacral chakra. Somebody could be trying to strip you of your creativity. You know what I was hearing when I was waking up this morning? Exercising discernment. Okay, I feel like somebody's definitely out here playing in some shit. Aren't they always though? Even if it's just like chanting or heavy meditation or heavy spell work speaking though, right? So I feel like somebody's trying to have you forget. Okay, I don't know what that is. That word keeps coming up. This could be what they're chanting. RTYMB. Return that shit to your mama, bitch. Okay, return that shit to your mama. Okay, yeah, that's the type of energy I'm on. Okay, so a lot of people don't understand how powerful the tongue is. All right, you don't have to be brewing up nothing in no cauldron. You don't have to be grinding up nothing in no, you know what I'm saying? You could just speak that shit out with conviction, especially if you have that type of authority spiritually. They not fucking with you like that, and they know it. Okay? As long as you keep showing up for yourself. I don't know, somebody's trying to have you forget about what's destined for you. What's your next steps? I don't know if they're trying to confuse you on what you need to be doing, because it's like the energy I'm feeling is like, I know exactly what I need to do. I wrote that shit down. Like, I have a schedule, and it's like somebody's trying to have you in some type of dreamy fog, or casting some type of illusion, or having you like, oh, you could just relax, you don't have to do that, or you don't have to do this, and don't you want to just sit down? No, bitch, don't your mama just want to sit down? Don't the one you truly love don't want to go sit down? You know what I'm saying? That's the type of energy. We're not going to do none of that. We're going to make sure that shit stay right over there with you. Okay? Which you know it is, because we're not getting it over this way, or my collective. Okay? But Most High, Holy Ones, Divine Ones, I'm asking you to step in while I do this reading. Cover me, cover the collective, cover everyone in my home. Dispatch everyone that truly love and care about us to help us get all the messages that we need to hear and not what we want to hear. Okay? So it's 11:11 on the clock. It is June 27th, 2025. Okay? So 99 could be very significant. 699. That's giving 1515, some type of devil energy. This is what I'm saying. It's like I'm seeing the Hangman with the Eight of Swords. It's like some energy is just lingering. It's just lingering, like you don't see it or you can't feel it, but it's mental. It's like they trying to entrap you in a sense, but no, negative. Okay, All right, let me use these cards. Y'all, look at these. I have bought a couple of these to give to the people that, you know, like the teacher. Aren't these like super cute? I got 3 for $5. So something about a 3 for $5. Some of y'all could be doing some streetly activities, honey. And listen, I don't want no parts, but this is too cute, isn't it? It's like a gift card box, but I put money in here for, like, you know, the bus driver, the teacher, the aides and stuff like that. So yeah, something about roadblocks, birthday parties, a lot of social setting energy, like, you know, celebratory energy. Some of y'all could have been invited somewhere and you wasn't sure if you wanted to go, but I think you should go, because I feel like you're going to be talking to somebody, getting some type of information or some type of insight into something you might be pondering on, and spirit is going to use somebody at this event to give you some type of confirmation, some type of information to be able to move forward. Something about somebody's getting a divorce. Maybe somebody's sister's is divorcing, or this could be a soul sister, soul tribe energy. Somebody could have been passing. Okay, this could be somebody, you know, or this could be somebody ending out something and it's finally done and over. This could even, yeah, like a divorce, because I'm seeing Final Destination here. Something about Nemo. Somebody could be trying to find somebody. That water energy, somebody could be deep diving or dipping into some shit they have no business, to make sure they have somebody in their heart space. And I'm also seeing divorced sisters here with the green. So I feel like somebody's definitely trying to kill somebody emotionally, mentally. Okay, I feel like somebody wants to be discouraged in love, discouraging forward movement, discouraging new beginnings, discouraging just taking a leap of faith and having the confidence that the shit is just gonna work out. Okay, so put it where it fit. I don't know who somebody playing with, but they playing with their mama. That's what I heard. You playing with your mama. Okay, I'm seeing the Care Bears unite or reunite or ignite or something. So I feel like somebody's just in a really happy space. Yeah, you might be going through a lot of endings and towers and stuff, but you are just so ready for it. It's like you're transmuting the energy without even realizing that's what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Because you're looking forward to this ending so much that you don't care what they said. They could be like, you know what? You gotta get out tomorrow, and you be like, bitch, gladly. My shit been packed. My shit been moved. My shit been gone. Like, just give me the paperwork. Give me the finalization. Just give me what it is I need to just be able to say this is done and fucking over with. I never had to see this bitch ass nigga or this bitch ass woman again. Like, I'm over this. I don't have to look at this place. Some type of contract or obligation is no more. Whether this was like how the kids are just finishing school, like you're not obligated to have to get up every morning, or that's the energy is given. So it's like on to the next one, moving on up. Like, yes, finally we're done and over with these bitches. I never have to see them again, talk to them. This could even be like a retirement, or you know what I'm saying, this could even be like you leaving one job to go to another. This could be like some type of separation or ending of a partnership. This could be you just moving from a old location to relocate to a new one. This could be anything. So put it where it fit. This could just be you even graduating school, like, thank God I don't have to do no more homework. I don't have to, finally I can start living my life. I can really, truly, excel and progress and expand my horizons and shit like that. But anywho, also, I feel like somebody was trying to play in your motherfucking face, child. I feel like somebody thought they was going to pull something out the hat, or they had something up their sleeve and they were going to shock you and show you, and you already knew. This is like somebody trying to move out, right? Like somebody try to move out. They already bought their ticket. They signed a new lease and shit, and they in a whole nother relationship. They filed the divorce papers, but you had already knew they were going to do all of this because you could have dreamt it. You just wasn't saying anything, if that makes sense. And you're just like, who gives a fuck? Like, when are you leaving? You can't leave no faster than, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't go now. Like, them type of way. Like, you are so ready for something to be fucking done. You don't even care. Like, this ain't so. It's like, even though a tower is occurring, it's like you're fucking excited. Like, what is next? Thank God. One less bill, one less headache. Now I can get my energy back. Now I can put a little bit more pep in my step. Like, fucking-ly. Okay, finally, you getting some type of woo-saw, or, you know, you looking, you're excited. It's giving like excitement. It's giving yes. It's giving finally, finally and shit. Okay, but yeah, I've talked enough. It was 11:38 on the clock. All right. Yeah, look, y'all just been waiting, honey. Look, my nail broke. I jammed that joint so hard in the thing and it just said ping. I love doing my nails because I do it where the nails are on there, but I don't do it where it's so thick that it's like, if it breaks off, it's going to hurt you, or if it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, look, somebody is so ready. Like, yes, where he at though? Where she at though? Somebody could have, yeah, somebody could be really like, coming to you real sexual. Okay, somebody could be asking you about your body. Maybe you and this person haven't been together for a long time and they like, damn, have you been keeping up with your body? Like, how you look now and shit. Like, how you, like, that ass is still fat. You've been taking care of yourself. Like, what you been up to, what you been doing. Look. Somebody could even be trying to emotionally manipulate you to soften you up to come towards them. Yeah, look, come towards them. I can't make this shit up. But yeah, I told you, look, somebody doing magic. I don't know if they chanting. I don't know if they pleasuring themselves to you and shit. Okay, something. I'm telling you, hearing some type of whisper, coercion, or, you know, you can't really place it, but it's like, okay. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, yeah, it's like somebody trying to have you forget about what occurred in the past. And it don't have to be nothing tumultuous. It's just like, you could just be trying to forget the past or wanting to forget. And this could just be you subconsciously like burying something. But I don't think you should do that. I feel like you should work it out. Yeah, some type of cycle is closing. But I feel like somebody is doing something. Yeah, doing some type of manifestation work to have you like, you know, like have you like nostalgic about them. Yeah, but you know better. I don't know if it's just the energy that's looming with the whole Mercury retrograde and Virgo being in Mars, but you focused on work. Okay, your health and wellness. Okay. Somebody could be watching you take a leap of faith forward. Somebody could just be hella curious. You know what I'm saying? Somebody could be looking at you completely different. Okay? Yeah. Somebody could be seeing something is over, watching to see if something is over for you, or just watching your transformation in general, and they're hella intrigued. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, somebody could be stalking you. Oh, God. But anyway, I feel like somebody wants to fucking physically see your face, and they can't. And it's just like, what the fuck? Yeah, what the fuck? But anyway, somebody could be looking for you with Nemo. Finding Nemo and Dory and shit. I kept hearing poser, posy, poser, posy. So somebody could be acting. Somebody could have been acting like they were for you. Confirmation. Y'all heard the horn. Family, friend, or foe. Somebody's name could be Portia. Somebody could drive a Porsche. Something could just be taken off hella fast. And you could be side-eyeing some people, or just taking note, and you know, maybe you have like a uneasy feeling about somebody. But yeah, also something about I feel like somebody was trying to do some underhanded shit, but they want to come back and apologize like, oh, it was just a misunderstanding, but no, they deliberately was playing in your fucking face. Okay? Yeah. They watched to see if some type of betrayal affected you or something. So yeah, something they said was going to affect you, or bitch, no. You were so happy. You could have manifested this shit for, you know, you could have, foresight. You could have manifested this shit. Okay, you could have even been asking spirit, like, can you end this? Like, you could have been going to sleep. You could have been the one chanting at night, like, please move whatever don't belong out of my way, or praying, or affirmations, or right before you sleep. Remember I said something about subliminals or meditation. You could have been speaking things over, like, rid anything that's no longer serving me, move anything out of my path that doesn't belong, like remove any obstacles or any hiccups, remove anybody that is no longer here to fulfill me on my path or help me expand, or remove anybody out of my way, out of my life, any obstacle, any anything that's going to hinder me from getting to the bag. Okay. All right, let's go. I've talked enough. 1643. So something about 77. Somebody could be having a tower, some type of realization, some type of enlightenment. This could be a Leo, a Libra. You could be shocked about who might want to come in and partner with you. Somebody could just be being brave. This could have been you who just been brave and always showing up for yourself and being confident. Like, it's kind of like faking it till you make it type energy, but not really. Look, waiting for something to cycle out, something to end. Also, just being playful and honest and childlike. I'm seeing the Page of Cups with the Fool card with the High Priestess. So I feel like deep down your inner child was always giving you the like they were always like telling you to trust yourself. You know what it is, just keep moving forward. Your new beginning is coming. Like, your inner child was basically encouraging you to consistently thrive, to keep going. Don't give up. Keep going. Do not give up. Because your breakthrough is here. You're going to get, your breakthrough is here. You're going to get some type of new beginning, abundance. Don't give up. Keep going. Okay. I lost my train of thought, y'all. Something about 1838, 904, 614. This could be y'all birthdays. This could be synchronicities y'all been seeing. Something about 13, 7, 5 change. Your spirit team could be guiding you to do certain things, go certain places, talk to certain people. There could be a lot of change happening, and some of y'all could not understand it. Maybe there's a lot of towers, unexpected events or occurrences, and you're just like, what in the holy macaroni is going on? Or maybe you're around people who a tower is happening, but there's so many different emotions and so many different ways how people perceive it and how people are embracing or accepting their circumstances at the time. You might be seeing a lot of people crying and shit because they're going through it. Things are, they learning some harsh lessons, whether this is karma, dharma, whether these are blessings, and you know what I'm saying? Things coming in, but let's go. Let me see what's going on, spirit. What is going? Yeah, told you. This could even be somebody grieving a loss, but I feel like it's not more so like a loss in a death. It could be my condolences, but it's giving me more like transformation, ending, releasing any trauma or pain or any type of suffering or self-imposed or any type of stuck energy. You know what I'm saying? Also, some type of ending that you're grieving that phase. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so we got the death card out here. Some of y'all could be Scorpios, Libras. Okay, yeah. Or this could be somebody else. Okay, this could just be somebody who, want to be with you sexually, and you're just like, no, I'm good. I'm not into all of that. This could even be somebody who you had like a little situationship with, for me to say the whole thing about somebody who is trying to like coerce you or ask you about your body, or try to gaslight you in a sense to give them another chance or something like that, or partner back up with them. But no, you're good. You're done with third parties. Okay, whether that's family, friend, or fucking foe. You could have healed from something. You want true, genuine love. You're not into no, it's either we gonna be together or we're not. Okay, this could have been somebody who was like, oh, just they try to breadcrumb you, or They try to juggle you, but they trying to hide it. They could be lying about having somebody. Yeah. Yeah, you're like, I'm good. If this is like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, somebody might want you to come and cook for them butt naked. For me to say the star card. Yeah, look. I told you. Somebody might want to invite you over for some sexual healing. And you're like, I'm good. Oh, you don't miss this? I'm good. Somebody could have up to 4 fucking people. Somebody could be born July 25th. They could be like a cusp, I said. Remember I said that? But it was more so for January, February. So somebody could be like a Cancer, Leo. Somebody could be hella passionate. They could be, 1 minute they could be all in, and the next minute they just want to burn some shit up. Okay? All right, so what's after this death card? What's ending? What's transforming? What's changing? This could just be you spiritually. Yeah. Yeah, this could be studies. You could be ending out some type of school, going into some type of new chapter, into a new contract, new leadership position, new role. You could be learning something. Okay, you could be learning that somebody could be getting married. Maybe you're watching somebody get sworn in or something. You could be in court. Some of y'all could have to do jury duty, bitch. And maybe you're telling them you can't do it because there was a loss in the family. You're grieving. Can you even do that? Yeah. Somebody's definitely like, could be an angel, or this could be somebody in the justice system, a big figure, a big wig. This could be, I heard a procession. What is that? Procession? I don't know what that is, child. But yeah, some of y'all might be needing to have the strength because somebody could have moved on. This could be a Queen of Swords who could have moved on. Or yes, I am telling the truth. Maybe this is because somebody you ain't speaking to. So you could be finding out that somebody passed that you might have had some words with, and you might be in your feelings a little bit. Yeah. You could be like reflecting or looking at something like, yeah, you could be a little stressed out because you know, and remember I said you were elated about somebody leaving, and you knew like this was, you were never gonna see them again, but you were happy about it, but then they passed. Damn, that's fucked up. Yeah. Ooh-wee. So I feel like some of y'all could be taking something hard. Now remember I said there's a lot of different emotions. It's like indescribable emotions. Like, okay, you might be getting somebody like, okay, when I told y'all we had the whole flood and how my neighbor shit was flooded out. The water came up damn near to the second floor, but not, you know, to the half of the second floor steps. And then my neighbor on the second floor, she just moved in. She just renovated, put all this money into the apartment. And then I was on the third floor and nothing happened to me. But I was trying to make my first floor neighbor comfortable because she you know, her whole shit was underwater, and I was trying to be uplifting and bubbly, and you know, and she was just like, oh, you all happy and shit and bubbly, and all of this disaster and destruction is going on, people losing their shit. And I'm like, you act like I'm laughing at people's shit. I'm trying to keep you up in the best fucking spirit, bitch. Okay? You forgot you used to be the one calling me at nighttime when you couldn't sleep, so I can help you get back to sleep, soothe you, to calm you. So what would you want me to do? You want me to be running racket or causing chaos for your anxiety to flare up even more, and you're going through this tumultuous situation? Like, girl, make it make sense. That's why I'm telling you, some people just ain't fucking wrapped too tight. They don't truly want no healing. They just be out here. But let me stay on course. I'm trying to not be distracted, okay? So it's just like how certain people deal with certain things is not how, you know, it's expected, and you're just going to see a whole bunch of up and down, and it's like a lot of people is emotionally unstable, okay? And you're going to see who's on new earth and who is still stuck where they are, okay? Who's truly healing and who is nowhere near it and don't plan on being. And I'm not saying you're never going to cry about certain situations, but it's like, shit, what the fuck is the point of me wasting tears on something that it's like people know certain things were going to come to an end, and granted it's emotional, but don't take it so hard. Look at the up and up. Look at the brighter side of things. And then I'm like, it's so funny because the same neighbor, right, just to put a little bit more context on it, the same neighbor, yeah, she might have lost stuff, but she put everything on her bed so the bed floated, so none of the stuff on the bed got wet. You see what I'm saying? I mean, it got a little damp, but if she would have left it where it was at, it would have got drenched. She didn't have a lot of furniture. She literally had a couch, and you know what I'm saying, it wasn't nothing that could be replaced. She had 2 closets and you could see straight fucking through both them closets. She didn't have a lot of clothes, she didn't have a lot of stuff. And it's like, granted, that little bit of stuff you did have, you might have wanted it, but how you know Spirit wasn't trying to get you to let go of that past shit so they can bless you with more things? You know what I'm saying? She came out of there, she got 10 racks from FEMA. Okay, 10 fucking racks. She went to an emergency housing that she didn't have to start paying for until a couple of months in. And then before then, she moved back to the city, right? And she got gift cards from Red Cross. Like, she don't see how more of a blessing it was that this occurred. And she been trying to get out of the building because our landlord was so fucking raggedy. So, you know what I'm saying? Some people just don't see the blessing in certain things. Whereas me, Red Cross couldn't really do nothing for me because I wasn't really affected like that. But my landlord didn't come until like a week later to fucking drain the basement. We didn't have hot water for fucking a month. Like, it was a mess. So eventually I did get help, but she don't see how she got it right out the gate and we had to suffer. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, why make you feel worse than you already feeling when I could just help uplift you in that moment? You know what I'm saying? Because who was there for us when we sat there for a month with no hot water? My birthday is in September. I didn't have no hot water for my birthday. I was boiling water and washing my ass. My period came on my birthday. So y'all already know I was just like, you cannot be fucking serious. But I made the best of it. I wasn't sad. I was happy to be alive. Okay? I was happy to have a stove to be able to boil water. And y'all know I cook. So I had them big old pots. I already had, like, I had a whole little setup and I was just such in a good space. But then, you know, the fucking landlord, the building people, they just, you know, and I said every last one of those motherfuckers, they're gonna feel it if they're not already feeling it. You know what I'm saying? So, like I told y'all before, people who played in y'all face could be going through things right now that they never even foreseen coming. Okay? And there could be people who are going through things and they're seeing your fucking face and they could swear you're doing something. They could swear you could be chanting. People could be hearing things. It could just be even spirit trying to tell them, like, prepare because shit about to get real for you. And they not understanding, like, what? Still out here gabalanting and just doing fuck shit. These could be leaders, and spirit could be trying to tell them, like, shit about to get real critical for you. There's a lot of things about to end in your life for how you did people. The cycle of life. Things are coming back around. So you're going to see a lot of people. You're going to see a lot of people giving messages, bitch. Crying. Just underneath the weather. People being exposed. Things coming to light. Yeah. A lot of lessons. Saturn is like, okay. All that sneaky fuck shit y'all been doing, it's time. And then other people who've been having tower after tower, having the short end of the stick, getting played with, they're about to come up. Yeah, told you. They're about to come up. This could be online activity. Y'all about to be seeing people go through it. 3055. Yeah. Yep, your intuition could have told you. You could have forewarned these people, but here they go. You could have really nurtured and put in a lot of love. You could have been being real genuine to these people, but spirit said no. You can't play with the chosen and think things is just gonna go smooth. And spirit could have guided you too to bow out gracefully. Don't say nothing. Don't retaliate. Don't say nothing because they don't even see what's about to occur. Yeah. All that breadcrumbing, all that spiritual work, all that divination. Some of y'all could be tarot card readers. These could be other people doing things to the readers because they feel like it's not godly, they're not chosen, or they could just play with you any old kind of way, or they gonna show you. Yeah. And I remember I told y'all, somebody try to undermine y'all, playing y'all face, and then they want to come back and go like, oh, it was a misunderstanding. Most High knew your heart. Most High knew your intentions. It wasn't no damn misunderstanding. Most High know you deliberately did it. You deliberately did it. Okay? Just like the what I was telling y'all about the person, they deliberately said, oh, I'm gonna show that bitch, I'm gonna leave her out, I'm gonna exclude her, I'm going to make sure she knows she ain't shit. I'm going, because they want you to feel like that. It's all emotional manipulation. It's all mental work. So when this person, it's like, you know, this person's pattern though, you know this is what they do. They leave, but you're like, you knew this time when they fucking left, there's no coming back. Like, this cycle ends right here. You saw it. You had to, maybe you even had to do something. Like, maybe you were supposed to do something last year, but now you're seeing like, I should have left from last year. But it's like, if I didn't leave, if I would have left last year, I wouldn't have really seen what they were doing. Somebody could be trying to push you out of something too. But it's like, why would you want to stay anyway? Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, either way, you had already set yourself up mentally to know like, this has to close, this has to end. So when it do close, it's not going to bother you so much. But whoever on the other end might have thought that they were going to be happy and joyous and elated, there could be the ones feeling that emotion that they wanted you to feel, if that makes sense. And how they expected to feel, you feel that because you already knew. You know what I'm saying? It's like you weren't in an illusion. You weren't in a fog. Like, you took them rose-colored glasses off a long time ago. You could even give somebody the opportunity to come back in to, you know, to genuinely build a bond or help this person out, or thought that you guys were on the same page, and this person only came back to get what they want, and not even a month in, a week in, 2 weeks in, a day in, they showed you like, wow, you made a mistake, and okay, well, it's just gonna have to run its course. And you knew like, you can't fuck with this person ever again after this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there was a lot hidden. Something about this last new moon. Yeah, you released some type of burden. Okay. You could have put a lot of shit down, or just turn your back, and with this death card here. And that's what brought everything full circle. Yeah, you could have rejected something. Somebody could have been trying to give you something, and you see the pattern. Like, somebody could have gave you money to bind you or hold something over your head, or to feel like they are you know, they're basically securing their position, and you could have said, no, it's okay, keep it, I don't need it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, within a home. So somebody could have been coming to your home. Somebody could have been in your home. Yeah, it could have been a lot of conflict and chaos. Or they could have just brought that energy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, a lot of breadcrumbing, a lot of like, you got some type of proof and evidence that this is bullshit, because, yeah, that's the truth. Look, that's the truth. You could have just been putting on a brave face. Yeah. But you felt the energy. You knew. Yeah, you were just waiting. It was just a matter of time, because you knew your happy home would be back. But what was I going to say? It's like somebody was buying their time. You know? Yeah. Yeah. That's the truth. You could have said something to this person. Or maybe at nighttime you realize that you can't work. You can't. You know what I'm saying? You set boundaries with this person, and they always overstep. It's like somebody want to penny pinch you. And that's what I was going to say. Somebody could have came around and holding back from you, but they would tell you how they help everybody else and how much money they shell out here and there. And it's like, oh, but you want to bullshit me and give me some fucking crumbs. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, this person, they like, you started to see the manipulation. Like, you started to see like, okay, you're gonna use the money to like overpower you. This is like you type shit, or you know what I'm saying? And you see how this person operate, but it's like they trying to buy your love. But because they can't buy your love, you set boundaries. You let this person know this is not how it's going to go. I don't want to participate. You're not with the bullshit. You weren't there. Yes, man. You couldn't be their house nigga. Like, you set boundaries and you let somebody know, like, I'm this and I'm that. I'm an adult. Like, you're not going to play in my fucking face. You stood up for yourself and they didn't like that. They didn't like the fact that they could not control you. But it's like, you want to breadcrumb me. Like, bitch, if you're trying to do all of that, you need to start shelling out some real cash. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to fucking play, you got to play. It's just like a nigga saying, I saw this lady said, you can't say a woman is a gold digger because do you have any gold for her to dig? Like, you need to find a bitch in your tax bracket, nigga. Like, let's be serious. Yeah, that's the truth. Y'all putting some shit down. Like, you could be very intelligent, very stern. Maybe you, maybe some people feel like you cutthroat. You know, you speak up, you speak the truth. You're very loyal. You're very honest. You see what I'm saying? You're very fair and just. Okay, somebody could have been secretly sleeping with somebody or doing something at night or trying to intimidate you in a dream state or, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, this could even be online. This could be a high priestess, or maybe somebody wanted to end something for you or interrupt your rest or your peace, or, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you're just too comfortable. Somebody didn't like how comfortable you were and they felt like they had to obstruct it in a sense. 3801. So some of y'all, something about 1011, 1111, something completely closing out for some karmic cycle to you know what I'm saying, be over with. Some type of abundance is yours. Something could have happened in March and something will be happening in August, or Scorpio season, or possibly, like I said, remember I told y'all, I feel like October is really January. So something could have been going on like December, January, February, towards the end of the year for the solstice. Okay. You could have realized somebody was trying to sacrifice you because you were getting a lot of attention. They seen that you had a lot of success. You were walking into some type of, you know what I'm saying, new endeavor, and they didn't want it. What's this death? Maybe somebody was prolonging some type of ending. Oh, yeah, third party. Told you. You're not working with somebody. You're not trying to cooperate no more. You don't want to be a part of this team. You don't want to be a part of these people. Yeah, somebody's definitely ending out some type of third party. Remember I said it? And didn't I say something about the whole situationship? And we saw the Three of Pentacles in the upright when that came out. I told you there could be somebody who was trying to talk you into some type of partnership. This is somebody talking you into... And remember I said the third party could be family, friend, or foe. This could be anything. So you're no longer working, cooperating, engaging in anything. Maybe you realizing you have to do something independently. Yeah. Yeah, you're done working with people who are bitter, who try to have you caught up in your head, who try to mentally fuck you, who are trying to restrict you, to make you feel trapped. People who don't bring any type of relief or comfortability to your life. Because people will do that. People will come around just to make you unfucking comfortable. I saw a video the other day when this lady was sitting on the train with her hands folded and the dude just kept staring at her. And she didn't even flinch. She looked like she was one of them Russian chicks that will beat your ass. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't know what it is, but somebody could have even tried to overpower you or try to overstep, or really thought they were going to fuck with you. But this could even be somebody wanting to end your work. Okay, you could be ending out, you could be realizing you have to leave a job. Yeah, it's not worth it. Something is not making you happy. What's this death card with the Three of Pentacles in the reverse? Yeah, some type of offer. Yeah. Because the Queen of Pentacles is independent. Yes, she is a wife, but she's more than likely a single mom. Okay, yeah. You're done investing in heartbreak, bad habits. Yeah, it's over. You cycling out like you want to be happy, emotionally fulfilled, and not mentally stuck. Like, you want to be fucking happy. Okay, you're not dealing with people who are selfish, bad mind, okay, controlling, codependent. Okay, don't want to work out their fucking trauma, emotionally and mentally unfucking stable, psychologically. I was gonna say something, bitch. I caught myself. I was like, don't say it. Yeah, people who keep betraying you, trying to fucking spy on you. This could be religious folk who trying to judge you because you're a spiritualist. Okay, people could be trying to pray for you, or act like they're gonna pray some type of demonic energy off of you, and it's like, bitch, you the only demented one, because anybody trying to control somebody else or alter what God has for somebody, the person's gonna change if they want to change. Okay, and yeah, prayer does work, but if you're trying to control somebody or police somebody out of doing something you feel like is not right, it will never work. Okay, all right. So yeah, so maybe something was long overdue. This was a 42. It was a long time coming for this partnership to end, like I said. So yeah, there's definitely some ending of you and another energy. Okay, let's just clarify with these. Some of y'all could have even this could be like you, yeah, Justice card with the 7 of Cups. Yeah, you have options. This was just like when I told y'all how it's like somebody could have been trying to push you out, or thought they were going to do something to shock you, or like it's given, like, you know, when somebody having a heart attack and you got to revive them. It's like somebody wanted to knock the wind out of you, or catch you off guard, or you know what I'm saying, like a sneak attack. Yeah, Justice with the World card. Yeah, do some type of sneak attack to startle you in a sense. So this could be like a job, right? They trying to fire you, or you could have been walking past and you overheard somebody say, it's like they could have came to you and said, oh, so-and-so, can you come in my office? And you're like, yeah, I wanted to talk to you guys anyway. And then you have this envelope in your hand. And then it's like, we're going to have to let you go. And we're so sorry and all this other shit. And you're like, it's fine, because I was really coming in here to give you my 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, they thought they were going to fuck you over. And they were like, maybe granted they weren't happy, but maybe somebody in the midst of the group, or the supervisor, or the hierarchy team, they probably were like, yeah, especially that one, I can't stand her ass. And come to find out, it's like, yeah, they wanted you to cause you some type of 7 of Swords, but in the end, it's like you're still happy because you're getting paid. And they're like, really, 2 weeks? Where are you going? And you're going to their rival company, or and you're going to be, instead of you doing like the paralegal here, you're going to be a partner. So it's like, what? Yeah, 7 of Wands. That's like the cutting your nose to spite your face type energy. Or if this was like some confirmation, you heard the fire truck. It's like somebody was trying to leave you with the mortgage or the rent, or leave you with a car note. Like they wanted to leave you in a bill or a struggle or some type of lack, but don't even realize that while they were so busy worrying about you, you were taking steps and moving pieces and making executive decisions to elevate yourself. Okay, and remember, I told you I saw the Page of Cups with the Fool card with the High Priestess. So you could have been moving in silence, minding your business, worrying about you, but somebody else was so focused on you, they didn't see that you were already 100 steps ahead of them. Okay? 100 steps ahead of them. Or this is like somebody going to take their name off the lease. And you took your name off 3 months ago. You just kept paying the rent. Okay? Yeah. because you knew you were leaving, you know, but you weren't doing it to be vindictive. You were just doing it because you see that somebody wasn't for you. So you were planning for yourself, but you weren't going to go out your way to, you know what I'm saying, retaliate. But they did this. Now they want to act like, oh, something was a misunderstanding. Now they might want to have a conversation, and you don't care to hear it. You don't care to, 10 of Cups. You don't care to hear it. You don't care to engage. You could give, Knight of Wands. You're gone. You don't give a fuck what they talking about. What is this? Knight of Swords. Yeah, you've been gone. I told you, out of there. Up, and away. I don't even think I need to clarify anything. Maybe just one card to go around. Yeah. Something was long overdue. Okay? Long overdue. Something was long overdue. Okay? I heard up, and away. So some of y'all could be flying. Y'all could be traveling. Okay? I feel like somebody definitely wanted y'all to fail. They wanted you to fail so bad, but it's like, how can I fail when I'm always on the up and up? There's nothing you can do that's going to obstruct what it is that I need to do for myself in order to get where I need to be, because I'm very much so genuine. I do things with an open heart. It's never no malice or no ill intent when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, what I be trying to do. And that's why you always get blessed. You always, you don't take things so harshly. You look at the bright side about it, no matter how it comes, because you're always in that vibration. But some people, that's why I'm telling you, some people could claim to be so inspirational, so inspiring, so faithful, so this and so that, but they are so far off. They're still mentally stuck. They're still in survival mode. They're really not healing. They're still holding on to some type of trauma. The least little thing triggers them. And then when they see you, it's like they want to, they want to attack you or belittle you or make you feel like you're not worthy or deserving of, what it is that's supposed to be coming to you, or for you to even be in a good vibration, or like you don't, like a happiness fucking hater. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. 2 of Cups. Devil. I told you. These people are just toxic. Okay, they're fucking lost. This is the Nothing card. These people are lost. 7 of Wands, they're blocked. Okay, they're blocked. They're childish. They're immature. These people don't like to see other people in their power. They don't like to see beautiful people. Okay, like you radiate inside and out. They know you have a good soul. I don't care how pretty you are. You can dress it up all you want. If you're toxic and low vibrational, your soul is ugly. It's going to reflect on the outside. Okay, something about somebody's eyes. Somebody has dark eyes. Okay. Dark eyes or dark energy, like when you can always tell evil, wicked people because they have this darkness about them. It's like an outline. You know what I'm saying? It's like an outline. Their aura just radiates darkness. It's just like, ick. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the moon. I tell you, but a lot of people been hiding in the shadows, but that shit, it's going to be eliminated. Okay, there's definitely some type of ending. Okay. To attachments or people being attached to you, attaching yourself or partnering up or connecting with people who are not on your level. Shit. Okay? For real. These people are having a lot of fucking delays. Okay? People are fucking depressed. A lot of them are unaware of how they're living. Some people could be going through terminal illnesses at this time. They could be having like a lot of mental health issues. Okay? A lot of people is living real mediocre. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. People are unreliable. You want financial stability, so of course you're going to be able to, you know what I'm saying, close certain things out that no longer serve you. You are definitely going towards the change at this time. You ain't gonna allow nobody to interfere or interrupt that. Okay, you have a heart of gold. You have a responsibility to um make sure you do what's best for you at the end of the day. Because I tell you, this whole journey is all about you. It ain't about nobody else, baby. Nobody else. These people lack teamwork. They don't know how to love the right way. So if you're trying to love on them, they can't do it. This could be people who have a lot of unfinished business everywhere. Don't know how to fully complete, different projects, or be a woman or a man of their word. This is somebody who like, you really had hopes for whoever this was, but you just knew deep down in your heart this person is never going to change. They don't want to change. They love who they are, and that's okay, because you love who you are, and you're not going to jeopardize that and have them infect you or obstruct anything that you're doing anymore. And it's okay. You love them from a distance, love them from afar. Okay, understand this was just a phase, and I can it's okay to close this out. It's okay. I did all the best I can do, and now I'm gonna move forward. Okay, I'm gonna move forward knowing that I did all I could to show this person, help this person understand who I was, and better to understand themselves and how they can grow. But they kept rejecting it. They didn't want to receive it. So you have to move on. You know what I'm saying? That's a phase up. That's a part of your life. Not everybody can go. Remember, they say it's lonely at the top. And I'm going to leave it there, collective. Like, share, and subscribe. Big up on the self. It's an exciting energy. It's like on one hand you're excited, and on another hand it's like you're mourning. It's like a duality. You might be up and down, but it's not like nothing that's going to overpower you or nothing like that. It's just like you have your moments, and everybody does, but some people choose to stay in a lower vibration, and some people choose to realize it at the time, process it, and then say, okay, it's time to pick myself back up and get going. So big up on the self. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to y'all later. Toodles.